Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Tuesday, which means it is time for the Nozz watches the last episode of Vinland Saga. Oh boy. God, I have. Some of y'all just don't want me to have fun, huh? No, but, so guys remember how, like, Leif had that conversation with Thorfinn, and while I was, like, the whole time I was like, Thorfinn's not gonna learn from it. Thorfinn's not gonna learn. I did actually like it. Turns out, not canon. Not funny. Didn't laugh. Like, yeah, so the one part of of that where I'm like, oh man, that's actually pretty poignant. Nothing. Apparently in the actual manga, while everything's going on, Thorfinn is just sitting outside. He's just sitting on the fucking naughty step the whole time. Man, what the fuck is wrong with this show? Like, I like this show, don't get me wrong, I like the story, I like the narrative as it's being told, but fuck me, it feels like it's going through a fucking IV drip with a fucking busted fucking, with a fucking busted tube, you know, so like, instead of coming in, like, proper, like, it's coming in, like, fucking, like, half a fucking CC every time, like, Jesus. But let's go ahead and see how they end off this season. And hopefully that they don't fuck up season 2. And hopefully they actually figure out how fucking pacing works. Let's figure this out in 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh boy. We gonna get a stinger or nah? Okay, stinger time. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're gonna invade Wales and everything. Like, I really like the narrative. Jesus Christ, like I like Askeladd. I like most of that is silver, only with a little bit of gold. There's some bullshit. 50 pounds of silver. Just a little bit of gold? Come on now, Chief. Accept my gratitude, asshole, and take off that stupid fucking bathrobe. Alright, where's your poker face? Fucking... It's a damn shame poker hasn't been invented yet, so nobody can just have a fucking poker face. Imagine if he just, like, does that one fucking anime thing where all of a sudden Askeladd disappears. He appears behind the king, puts his sword away, and as soon as his sword hits the fucking sheath, the king just fucking explodes. Not gonna lie, if you were gonna throw anime bullshit in, that'd be the thing to do. Just the anime swordsman thing, but like with a fucking Norman longsword. Well, it doesn't even have. I haven't actually really been paying attention to fucking Askeladd's sword. Is it a Norman longsword? I would think it would be, seeing as he's, you know, native to the country. Certainly doesn't look like a gladius, I'll say that. Seeing as he's such a big Rome nerd, you would have thought that'd be what he was using, but guess what? The Gladius sucks dick. Gladius was only good because it was all they fucking had. Rome gay. Fuck, you can't even say that, like, even as a joking thing, because Rome was pretty gay. Oh god, Rome is just... Everyone's like, oh man, it's the birth of modern society. Like, nah, man, Rome kinda sucked. Like, Rome had a lot of good ideas, but they had way more bad ideas. Most of what we attribute to, like, the good ideas of Rome came about during the Roman Republic, and even that had really bad fucking problems. The Roman Republic failed because it was so corrupt and so fucking bullshitted. Like, Julius Caesar just came out and was like, hey, yo, this shit gay, I'm gonna like roll up. I'm gonna be dictator for a while. And then they murdered him, and then dictator just became a thing forever. Oh man, Canute looks so upset. I know. You're ruining my plan, Escalade. Oh no. Ooh. 10 years? That's a fourth of some men's lives. Is fucking Askeladd actually going to fucking... If he actually manages to convince him, then damn, alright. Whale sucks. There's only sheep there. Not even any women. Any Welshmen, I'm sorry, but you guys know we gotta hit on that. Come on now. Courtesy to a peasant. Is he actually gonna go for it? He's not gonna go for it, right? Up to this point, Swain has just been a giant asshole. I mean, Swain don't got a sword, so... What? Okay. Not what I was expecting from Swain based on current evidence, but alright. Oh, shit. Fucking save your country or save the guy you want to make king. Go for it. Like, fucking, which one, chief? Which one you want? Oh. I mean, there's always plan C. Murder Swain. Murder the shit out of him. I mean, this is filler, right? Like, this is filler. Like, he's just gonna get off the boat at the end and just fucking help Askachad, right? I mean, it would be neat if Thorfinn just fucking left and went home. But we ain't gonna be that lucky, are we? Get the bird. Get the bird fly away. Oh no. Thorfinn lost his bird friend. Oh damn it, not again, I lost him. Poor Leaf. Fuck, why is there just CG, like, it's a CG woman and 2 CG guys in the back? The fuck? Why this? Just, just fucking, just get him, Chief. I mean, the opening says that fucking Askeladd fucking takes that crown on his sword, so... Fucking murder incoming, maybe? The face of a king looks like Canute. Soft and effeminate. Fucking do it. End that man. End that man right now. Make Canute king right now. I love when kings do that. Put away your sword and don't murder me and I'll forgive you. It's like, Chief, you can die right now. Okay, what's his real name? I've wanted to know this whole time. Oh my fucking god. Lucius Artorius Castus. Yo! He just done did it! Alright, all hail King Askeladd. Time now begins the alternate history version where Askeladd becomes King of England. And we get a new religion based entirely on fucking Arthurian myth. Oh god. That'd be pretty hype though. Like an alternate history thing, which is like a fucking England gets its own new religion. Jesus Christ, Canute! Alright, Canute, you just did the dumb thing. Askeladd is gonna kill everyone. He's not locked in there with you, you're locked in there with him. He's having fun, Thorfinn. He's taken off his weighted training. Oh fuck, what's it called? What's the Roman body armor called? I forgot. God damn it. It's just fucking cleaving through motherfuckers. Like, I'm not a giant fan of him spinning and all that, but for the most part, I mean, that's pretty good. Oh no, the CG men are trying to get past the CG crowd. Oh shit, oh fuck. Alright, I am still, like, who would win in a fight? Fucking really, he's gonna just sacrifice Askeladd, huh? fuck. Oh, fuck. Canute, you gonna have to kill him yourself, you little Griffith motherfucker. Do it yourself, asshole. To be fair, Thorfinn should be the one killing Floki. He's the one that wound up killing Thors. I want him just cut clean through his sword. Don't fuck up my plan, idiot. And there goes Askeladd, huh? Really, Canute? Like, that face. That face, that's the face of just like, really, dog? Not even in a straight fight, huh? He's gonna be a dick about it, huh? Ain't even a good stab, that's some pussy shit. So why is Thorfinn still here? But my honor, though! You're the one who distracted him, idiot. So stab him and go get on Leaf's boat. Stab him with the knife, go get on the boat and leave. This is the... Not gonna lie, this kind of blows. Go home, Thorfinn, you fucking retard. It's almost as if Thorfinn hasn't thought anything through ever. Go home, idiot! Dead. And Thorfinn isn't going to take any of that to heart, and he's just gonna keep being the same big, dumb, stupid fucking idiot he's been this whole time. Go home, Thorfinn. Leave this behind. It is immediately less interesting. Yes! Come on, that'd be the correct thing to do. That'd be the yes! That would have been the fucking best thing. He's got one wound, one little scratch on his face, and a haircut that he probably needs. Don't you want to, like, shake that off a little bit first before you put that on? Man, that does... Oh, that looks real bad. That does... That... Oh, that looks awful. Mmm... Throw him on Leaf's boat and get him the fuck out of here. He's learned nothing. And now he's dropped his dad's knife. He's learned not a goddamn thing. Fuck is this? The fuck is this? Was that supposed to be a scene transition? Because that's really poorly done because I don't understand what the fuck's happening. The fuck was that? Was it like a flash forward to what he did? Like, did we have a time skip there in an instant? The fuck just happened? Jesus Christ. I have never seen a show trip over its own dick. Or a story, a narrative, anything. Trip over its dick so fucking hard at the last moment. My god, that fucking blew. Holy shit. Alright. Not gonna lie, I have zero fucking interest in what's... I have zero fucking interest in what's coming up. You know, like in season 2. Because this thing's, like, I guess that's the issue with guaranteeing things multiple seasons. It's like, I looked online, apparently this thing is greenlit for 3 seasons. Like, guaranteed. Not gonna lie, I kinda wish they would stop doing that for shows. I kinda wish they'd do the thing where it was like, hey, we'll give you 1 season, and then depending on how shit goes, yeah, we'll give you another one, and so on, you know? Like, fucking, just like a show gets like halfway through, and they're like, okay, we like where this is going so far, and we've seen, like, you know, how are you going up to this? Alright, we like it. You go for season 2, so in the last episode you can put, see you in season 2, like, shit like that. Like, give me more shit like that if we're gonna have more shit like this, you know? Like, Beastars is guaranteed a season 2 because Netflix, and Netflix will give a season 2 to literally anything, but Beastars is also a good show. You know what I mean? Like, alright. So, let's start on this episode, and then we'll talk about the series as a whole. Okay, so, I guess let's start with what I liked, because that's gonna be the shortest part. Alright, actually, no, okay, this show actually was pretty good until, like, you know, the midway point. Okay, so, first up, I do like how, like, we have this intrigue with the king, and the king is trying to basically work around Askeladd, like, use him against Canute, and all that, and be like, hey, either you defend your homeland, or you defend Canute. Pick one, idiot. And, you know, and it seems really good. There's a lot of intrigue, and you have this moment of just like, oh man, what's Askeladd gonna do? What's he gonna pick? Clearly, like, obviously he was gonna pick, like, option C, which is, you know, like, I choose to protect both. You know, clearly that was gonna be a thing, but the way it happened was, So, like, I do like the fucking political maneuvering, and I like all of that going on. Like, I like how the king is trying to use shit against him. Even though the fact it's probably fucking filler, I do like just Leif and Thorfinn on the boat. And honestly, Thorfinn could have left the story there. If anything, he probably should have, honestly. He probably fucking should have. Like, the symbolism of bird probably, like, has some sort of, you know, some sort of significance that I'm just not picking up on, but, like, it's really neat, it's really cool, and in like, when Askeladd hits that point where he's like, I choose option C, and just, lops his fucking head off, like, that's cool! That is a moment of badassery that is him fucking working within the boundaries and making the best of a doomed situation, and that's fucking great. And honestly, by that point, he doesn't need Canute anymore. He doesn't need Canute. So, like fucking, honestly, I feel like if Askeladd just fucking went ham on it and he just fucking murdered his way out and linked up with the Welsh and the English, he probably could have just taken over the entire fucking British Isles. He could have just done it. Like, and then Canute, like, going like, oh, no, we had to kill him. Gotta kill him. Clearly that's what he wants. He wants us to kill him. Clearly this is what's going on. Like, fucking, like, seriously, like, the first half is just leading up to some really cool shit. Like, imagine if you will, right, that, after fucking Askeladd kills the king, right, he fucking butchers a bunch of the king's, like, closest supporters, like Floki and all that, and then he books it, right? Like, Canute makes a tactical error, and Askeladd manages to escape. He escapes, links up with the rest of the English army, links up with the Welsh, and then Canute and Askeladd run basically a fake war. A fake war designed to keep Canute in power and designed to ensure that the Welsh never get conquered, but they can do with the English as they want. You know, you control, like, you know what the best part of a war is? When you control both sides. You know, you could have like some shit like that, some intrigue like that, where it's like the war is going on, people are dying on both sides, but it's people that they really don't fucking care about. Like, combat is kept to skirmishes and is used to assassinate people that could become problems, you know, like commanders that are issues. You know, like, that would be so fucking cool, and you could have this big, long fucking war that just basically never ends, because you know what's really good for a country? War. You know what's better for a country? A war they don't have to commit to. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh God, they could have got so much cool shit in there, and instead it's just time for Nozz to talk about shit he hates. Oh boy! The entire second half of the fucking episode. Yeah. So Askeladd is basically, I guess he's just determined that he's going to die. He's like, yeah, no, fuck it, I die now. Like, I just gotta hope that this plan just keeps going after I die, despite the fact I won't be there to course correct it, when I know from personal fucking experience, when shit gets to the last inning, I need to be there to course correct it, cause my fucking luck will run out. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, it's actually fucking annoying. This is like, fucking awful. And then just, and I don't know if Canute stabbing him was intended or not, like, if that's part of the plan, or Canute just saw that he was distracted by Thorfinn and Floki and just went like, alright, fuck it! But Thorfinn technically got Askeladd killed, but not in the way he wanted. And Canute took Askeladd out in the most coward, basic bitch way possible. If I was one of those fucking Vikings in the background, assuming not me as a Viking, but, you know, a Viking that has my brain in it, I'd go, he just stabbed that motherfucker without him looking, and he appears to be crying. That ain't no king. That's a bitch right there. And then just fucking throw an axe. Like, you know, like, he took Askeladd out in the most dishonorable, basic bitch way fucking possible. And I'm not talking about honor as in, like Thorfinn's, but my honor, though. But I mean, like, actually just, like, the kind of thing that you look at and go, like, yep, that's king material right there. But in this case, like, no, that is, you fucking attacked him. You attacked him fucking like a basic bitch. Like a fucking coward basic bitch. And you were fucking trembling so goddamn hard, you had to use your other hand to pry your fucking fingers off of the goddamn fucking handle. Oh my God, like... Canute the Great, my ass! He's a bitch! Canute the bitch! Right there! Oh my God, like... Like, I don't know the story of how Canute actually gained... You know what? How did Canute actually get Canute the Great? Let's see. How did Canute the Great succeed his dad? King of England. Let's see. On an island near Dehurst, Canute and Edmund, who had been wounded, met to negotiate terms of peace. Canute was the leader of England, by the way. It was agreed all of England north of the Thames would be the domain of the Danish prince, with all the salvos kept by the English king, along with London. Accession to the reign of the entire realm was set to pass to Canute upon Edmund's death. Edmund died on 30th of November, within weeks of the arrangement. Some sources claim Edmund was murdered, though the circumstances of his death are unknown. The West Saxons now accepted Canute as king of all England, and he was crowned by Leifing, Archbishop of Canterbury, in 1017. Okay, but what about Swain? How did Swain die? Fuck, where is... Alright, well, how did Swain die? Okay, let's see. Fucking... Can we... Like, is there no... I can't quite find his fucking death. What the hell? Okay. There we go. Londoners put up a strong resistance because King Aethelred and Thorkel the Tall, a Viking leader who defected to Aethelred, personally held their ground against him in London itself. Sweyn went to Bath, where the western thanes then submitted to him and gave hostages. The Londoners then followed suit, fearing Sweyn's revenge if they resisted any longer. King Aethelred sent his sons Edward and Alfred to Normandy and later retreated to the Isle of Wight and followed him to exile. On Christmas Day, 1013, Sweyn was declared King of England. Based in Gainsborough, Lincolnshire, Sweyn began to organize his vast new kingdom, but he died there on the 3rd of February 1014, having ruled England for only 5 weeks. His embalmed body was returned to Denmark for burial in the church he had built. Tradition locates this church in Roskilde, but it's more plausible it was actually located in Lund in Scania. Yeah, so he fucking died of natural causes. And and Canute wasn't even in there. Canute wasn't even a fucking thing there. Okay, so the Danish throne was succeeded by Harald II, which is Canute's brother, and the English throne was succeeded by fucking Aethelred the Unready again, who then Canute took down. Yeah, so Canute fucking, so the anime just even skips. The anime fucking, I thought it was kind of, I was in my head, I was like, he didn't directly fucking succeed Sweyn, did he? I'm pretty sure Sweyn didn't get beheaded, but, I mean, I understand that Askeladd is probably just a fucking original character, do not steal. Oh boy, but yeah, so... I just really just... I understand it's a fictionalization of the events, but... if these were the events as they actually happened, I'd be like, okay, it makes sense why they suck. Because real life is very often not as cool as fiction. But this is entirely fictionalized, and it sucks cock. Holy shit! Narratively, the whole thing, just Askeladd had this entire fucking plot arc ready to go, and just not dead from a fucking bitch attack by Canute. And the thing is, historical Canute, while he was probably crazy and heard voices in his head that he claimed was God, he at least was not a bitch about it. Fuck me. He may have been a guy whose fucking title was The Unready, but fuck me. Man, yeah, this fucking blows, man. This fucking blows. There's no reason for Thorfinn to be around anymore because fucking Askeladd is dead. If Thorfinn sticks around after this, that's fucking stupid. Yeah. Well, this entire series up till now, I guess we should probably just transition into the fucking review of this series as a whole. So, what have I been saying so far? The series has been 8 out of 10. This episode itself, fucking bumped that shit all the way down to a hard 6.5. Fuck me, this is the most unfulfilling end to a narrative I've ever fucking experienced. I am... No, Chief. Fuck you. No. So Thorfinn's entire arc, although really it's more of just a straight line, has been, I have to kill Askeladd in order to regain my honor. Askeladd died to someone doing a bitch move. So you've wasted the last decade of your life, Thorfinn. If you would just stayed home, the problem would have solved itself. There was no reason for Thorfinn to be here. Absolutely none. The revenge would have just had itself. Like, if Thorfinn had stayed home in Iceland, you know what his life would be right now? He would be running the farm or whatever the fuck Thor's had. He would probably have a wife by now. And he would probably have multiple children. And he would be an adult. And he'd probably know how to fight, because I guarantee you that, like, since they are Vikings, they are Vikinger, they probably would have... Not Viking as in the profession, Viking as in, Norseman kind of thing. I'm using it as shorthand. Like, he probably would know how to fight because that's just kind of a thing you learned how to do back then. He might have even have gone on a couple of adventures with Leif. He might just be a fucking traveling merchant or an explorer. He'd have a much more fulfilling life and he'd be a lot more emotionally mature. Instead, he just wasted a decade of his life when the average life expectancy is round about 40. Just fuck me, dude. I mean, of course, okay, like, that life expectancy, that is an average, and it does factor in infant mortality, so really, he'd probably live a little bit beyond 40, but still, like, it's not like in the modern day, where, like, my generation is basically, like, estimated to have an average lifespan of 100, like, fucking, like, nah, chief. He has wasted 1/4 of his life expectancy fucking chasing revenge that he was not talented enough to get, and just solved itself. And it was against his father's wishes in the first place. The guy who got murdered did not want him doing it. Just... So let's just... Oh, God. So, like... So we have a protagonist who's got a character arc that is completely fucking flat, and what little we do get, I've been told, is basically just filler and is non-canon. We have a character that should be the protagonist, in the middle of his arc, gets fucking cut the fuck down. We have a fucking bitch version of one of fucking, like, history's mythical kings. And... like, and we have a fucking title that is not relevant. Vinland Saga, huh? I didn't see no fucking Skraelings, chief. I didn't see no Native Americans shitting themselves dead because they ate cheese. Come on now, like... Like, not gonna lie, like, despite the pacing issues, this show had me, right? This show had me in, okay, so, like, I've been complaining about that the whole time. The show's pacing is fucking awful. Shit goes way too slow when it needs to go fast, and it goes way too fast when it needs to go slow. That's a problem. But I can look past that because it's a 24-episode show, so you have more episodes to kind of work shit in. That's fine. But what I can't forgive, however, is this just some of the absolute baffling choices when it comes to the narrative, right? Like I've gone over them. Like, and if you've been following along and you didn't just skip to the last episode, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Just like some of the choices of like some of the tactical decisions of Askeladd, like going through a mountain when there was no real reason to. Fucking Thorfinn's fucking fighting style being anime bullshit in a world where really you should be using HEMA. Fucking gross mischaracterizations of battles. Like, really weird character designs where, like, most of the characters are realistic, and then you have that weird frog guy when they were in France. Like, You know, but like stuff like that I can forgive because it's a Japanese guy telling a story of English history, right? Fine. Fine. If you want to throw in a little bit of anime bullshit here and there, if you mischaracterize someone because you don't understand the cultural context of it, fine. It's fine. We do that in the West all the time when we're telling stories that are based on fucking even other Western cultures that we just don't have a context for. That's fine. But where you don't get off, though, is fucking up the easiest goddamn motherfucking narrative structure in the whole entire fucking world. Jesus Christ, it's a Viking revenge story. And yet at the end, you make it amount to nothing. Like, I get it, Japan, you hate revenge. But don't make a revenge story then. Like, I don't even know, like, what is the takeaway here? What is the takeaway? This story, like, I get it, you have the sub-narrative of the fucking, like, the fucking, fuck, what's the war called? This is why doing shit off the top of my head. This is why doing shit off the top of my head is great. Because I forget names sometimes. But like this fucking war of like the fucking early 1000s, like yes, that is like the setting we're in. It's not the narrative, idiot. It's the setting. If you want to fucking write a documentary, write a fucking documentary. Not a narrative. And also, it's not a narrative if you're just cribbing a fucking real life event, idiot. Like, you're supposed to be weaving a real fucking, you're supposed to be weaving a narrative that is fictional into an event that is real. Instead, he just fictionalized a real life event. Fuck you. I feel like, and the things at the start, like, while there were, like, issues, and, like, a lot of the stuff that was, like, fictionalized is clearly like, okay, well, this is something that, like, yeah, going into the details and all that would be basically impossible, so fuck it, right? But, like, now we're actually at a massive fucking divergence point from actual history. Because I swear to God, Swain died of old age, I'm pretty sure. This dude was old when he fucking took over. Like, fuck. Like, like, I feel like the writer got started on this revenge story and he's like, okay, I'll weave this into the war of the early 1000s, right? I'll just weave that in. And then partway through he's like, yeah, but I don't like revenge stories though. So he started fictionalizing the war. And then he's like, oh fuck, I have this revenge story. Fuck it. You don't get revenge. Canute just decides to fucking stab Escalade. Like, then why make the revenge story in the first place, Chucklefutt? You know, like, I know I sound upset, because I kind of am. Because we've been going for so many episodes now. So many episodes. And there have been times where I've wanted to drop this, but I've kept going because it's interesting enough, and I wanted to see where it would end off. Now I know. It ends off in the most frustrating, unfulfilling, garbage method possible. I'm sorry to say, but the guy who wrote this is a fucking hack. This is like some David Cage level shit. Holy fuck. All this needs is a fucking rapey shower scene, and this is David Cage does fucking Denmark. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, my dude. Like, I'm sorry if you're a manga reader and you like this series and you're like, oh no, Vinland Saga good. Like, maybe the manga is better. Maybe it works much better in a manga setting. Maybe the anime fucking, like, adapted a bunch of shit wrong. Maybe there's a bunch of filler that changes context. But going purely by this fucking anime adaptation, this story fucking blows. Holy shit. Like, our protagonist has gone through zero fucking change beyond the initial development. Nothing. Like, Thorfinn is the exact fucking same person at the end of this as he was when his dad died. Which was like episode 2. I just spit on my screen. Shit, fuck. Like, you know what I mean? But the thing is, now he's the exact same person, except now he's got this burning desire for revenge that is now impotent, and he's wasted his life. And maybe he gets development off of it. But even at the fucking end of it, as he's being dragged away, like, the fucking urge to kill just transferred from Askeladd to Canute. That's it. That's the only change. He still wants to avenge his dad. But now to avenge his dad, he has to fucking avenge Askeladd by killing Canute. Well, when someone fucking kills Canute, is Thorfinn gonna be like, okay, now I have to kill that guy, fuck. Like, nothing has changed. Fuck me. And now I've gone on for like fucking 51 minutes, so, hooray. Congratulations, Vinland Saga, you managed to get me to fucking break my record for the longest time spent being angry. Thanks, assholes. Not you guys watching, the assholes making the anime. God, this anime fucking sucks at the end. Jesus Christ. But yeah. That's how it be. Oh boy. Fuck. This is the first bad anime I've watched that has been just bad. Like, just, like, actually ended off and made me go, oh, well, that's fucking garbage. Instead of being like, oh my god, that's garbage. So, well done. Well done. At least Arifureta had irony points. Like, Jesus. But yeah, so that's what I think of this show. Season 2 is guaranteed. Maybe I'll watch it. Maybe they'll salvage it. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I guess if a patron recommends it when it starts coming out, maybe. Oh, anyway, everybody. So yeah, as always, I am Nozz. Remember to like, comment, fair, subscribe, all that good bullshit. I'm pretty sure this is coming out on New Year's Eve, so Happy New Year, motherfuckers. Here's hoping that New Year is full of the good animes and the good video games. Oh boy. Yeah, so remember to like, comment, fair, subscribe, share some media, tell your friends if you want. You can always support me on Patreon, which is linked down there in the description, and on the end card, along with a list of all my other good boys and girls who help keep me alive. Boy! And also, other than, you know, helping me keep the channel up and keeping my life bar up, because, you know, like, I need to replace this soon, which is frustrating. So you guys are helping me with that, putting money away for that, so that's... other than that, you guys get access to a special patrons-only Discord channel where you can recommend things to be Let's Played, Let's Watched, or live streamed. And like I said, like, most of what I watch is patron requested, so that's a good way if you have something you're really itching to see get fucking either torn apart or lauded, depending on which one you want. It's a good place to do it. Also, we have a patrons-only movie night that we do once a month. We're going to be doing 2 in January, though, because December's a shitter. Where we hang out in our Discord voice chat and in our sync tube, and we watch some anime, watch a movie maybe, play some video games, kind of hang out, have a good old, grand old time. We do that. We're going to do that like twice in January because we couldn't do it in December. Everybody, so yeah, as always, I am Nozz. Remember to, and I will see you in the next video. But most people, we've all become a trash mammal today. And I will see you a round.